Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Pass or Yes Live. Hello. Let's see who's here. I see you all popping in. Let me know where you are watching from. And then I would love to know what is your makeup of the day. If you're still wearing makeup or, what it was earlier this day. I know we are doing this a little bit later than usual. I'm just testing a different time. Maybe some of you guys are kind of winding down from the day. Maybe it's after dinner. Maybe you're sitting down having dinner right now. So let me know where you're watching from. I'm super excited. We haven't done one of these in a while because, around this time, like all the holiday collections have launched and we're kind of waiting to see what's new, maybe some spring stuff, maybe some late holiday collections. So we're going to chat about all of that today. Okay, welcome everybody. So let me see if I can make this a little bigger. There we go. That makes it a little bit better for you all. Okay, so this was sneak peeked. I think it was like a week or so ago. This is Dior Spring, and I'm really excited to hear what you guys have to say about this. Right now, I'm on Amit Beauty Talk 2. Make sure you give her a follow. This is her new account. Just want to give a shout out to everybody's accounts that I'm showing because I'm not the person posting these. So give them some love. And so in this collection, this is just kind of like a little snapshot, but let's kind of dive a bit deeper here. So this is what the eyeshadow palettes are going to be looking like. And let me see the names of them. So we have number 623, Peach Mania, Peach Coral, Pastel Blue, accented with lilac pearls, ivory, coral and gold pearls, and orange coral. Then we have 812 Pink Mania, baby pink, mint green, gold white, satin taupe. Interesting. That actually looks like a really pretty color. And rosewood with a beautiful pink glitter. So Peach Mania, I'm guessing it's that one on the left. And then we have Pink Mania on the right. And they do look like maybe there's a little bit of shimmer in there. It does say with lilac pearls and whatnot. So I guess there's going to be a little bit of shimmer. And then here are the swatches. So once again, Peach Mania and Pink Mania. So yeah, some of the shades, especially like the lighter pastels, have a little bit of a shimmer to them. And then everything is embossed with this Dior, what is it called? The Trottier. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry, but there's a name for that print, and that's what it is embossed with. So I'm curious what you all think of this. I think in general it looks pretty. It's obviously not going to be for everybody because it's just so pastel, so kind of washed out. And actually, hold on. Where is it? I have it here somewhere. The pastel palette that they launched. Here it is, Pastel Glow. I just was looking into this earlier. So this is the palette. Let me bop over here. This is the palette that, it doesn't look the same, right? But they just did pastel looks. And it's kind of like, pastels for spring. Groundbreaking. You know what I'm saying? It's not blowing me away. Out of the two, I like that one on the bottom better, I think, because the one on the top, like it's just so much salmon, and three of the colors look very similar. At least on the bottom, you have kind of like a nice mix of pastels. It's almost like Chanel did that Délice palette, what was it, like 2 springs ago? And then all of a sudden Dior is like, oh my gosh, that sold so well. We need to do something similar. Let's see what you guys are saying. Oh, Amit is here. Hi. Hello. Yaima says, looks similar to the summer look. Caitlin says, the Dior looks so pretty. Angela says, you can barely see it. Lauren says, it looks borderline invisible. I wouldn't say it looks invisible, but yeah, it's definitely a light look. It's a certain aesthetic for sure. Jane says, last season, a lot of blue and lavender. This season, some peachy and green going to be the trend for 2025. Yeah, we should do another live where we just talk about the trends that are going to be in and out just for fun. I wonder if it's going to be a lot of peachy and green tones. I remember that happened years ago in my 20s. It was like everything that launched was like seafoam green or like salmon pink. And I mean, there's some good contrast there. Caitlin says, I agree, Sophia. The bottom palette looks better. Karen also thinks that the bottom palette looks better. Yeah, like the top one is not doing it for me. I don't like the look of that. It's so much salmon. Like, why do they keep doing all these like salmony colors? It makes me look like I have pink eye. So I'm not really into that one, but you know, I would be open to the second one. I just, you know, it's nothing particularly groundbreaking, but at least it's kind of springy. And I bet by this point in the year, I will probably be wanting something like that. You know, we always kind of crave the next season as it's coming. So those are the eyeshadow palettes. These are the lip maximizers. And, you know, I'm wearing one of these today, so you know that I like these. These are Pink Mania, an opal pink, Glow Mania, a pearly white, Blue Mania, opal blue, Nude Mania, a nude milky brick, and Peach Mania, a pastel coral with sparkling silver glitter. Let's see. I think there's swatches here. Yeah. The thing is, like, swatching these on the arm doesn't, like, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, these all just look clear with a little bit of shimmer, other than the 204 Nude Mania, which looks like a nice color. These look pretty, but I don't think, you know, I don't, if you have a lighter color like this that's similar in this formula, it all kind of looks the same after a while. I'm tempted to pick up one. If one of these happens to be, it's a little hard for me to tell. If one of these happens to be like real sparkly and very, you know, gives that kind of plumping look that I get from the shimmer hazelnut that I have on my lips right now, I might consider picking one of these up. But none of these are really pigmented enough to make me want to, that where I'm thinking, oh, I just need that. You know what I'm saying? Linnea says they all look the same. Jane says the bottom one has some lavender in it. Holly says I'll probably pick one up depending on the swatches. Yeah, Karen is saying it's really what you like in your hand, no difference on the lips. Yeah, it's kind of like some of them, like I can definitely, if it's the difference between the lavender, the hollow lavender and shimmer hazelnut, sure, like those look very different on my lips. Or even, you know, this 204, that would look quite different on my lips. But a lot of these like lighter colors, while they look very, you know, aesthetically, let me switch back over. While they look very aesthetically pleasing, they're not going to look that different on the lips. So those are the lip maximizers. Oh, wait, sorry, I went to the next post, not the next photo. There we go. Those are the lip maximizers. And then this is the Forever Couture Luminizer Limited Edition in Lilac Mania. And if I recall correctly, I was reading some of the comments here on the post, and it seemed like a lot of people were very excited about the luminizer. It seemed like this was the product that got the most comments and references. I actually kind of want this. I think this is the thing from the collection that I want the most. I am wearing the rosewood color on my cheeks right now. I love the ones that are like a little bit more tinted. And the swatch looks pretty nice. It doesn't look strange. I don't think it looks ashy. What do you guys think? I actually think I might get this, even though I don't need another Couture luminizer. I don't know if I have a lilac highlighter like this that actually looks good. Let's see here. Jen says, agreed. That's the only thing I'd consider if it's as smooth as their other highlighters, unless it casts cool on some skin tones. And I'm sure it will. Like, I'm sure it will, because it's lilac. You know what I mean? Oh, I wonder how it compares to the Gucci lilac highlighter. Oh yeah, on our last live, a lot of you were saying that those were very good. Holly says the luminizer is a yes, all caps, for me, from me. Um, we're saying the collection is limited edition, but not 100%. I think everything here is limited edition, or at least it says so in the post. So, yeah, it's different and pretty for light skin. I think this whole collection does seem very light. Again, it'd be nice if they had two luminizers, one that was, lavender and maybe one that was a different color that worked better if you don't have like light, cool skin. Karen says, all the lavender items are what I'm here for. It is a very trendy color. It's still very trendy, so that's why they're doing it. And it's more like it comes across as more novel for the US customer as well. Cause like we haven't seen as much of this. I know in Asia they've like had more lavender blushes and things for a while now. And Carrie says, I feel like this collection is catered to the Asian market. I know a lot of these brands rely on that market for sales and growth. Just an observation. I agree. I think it like, you know, not every collection comes across as that way, but this one definitely does. It does seem to be that kind of lighter style of makeup, and there's more of a focus on like the finish as opposed to necessarily maybe the saturation and pigmentation. Some of you guys are agreeing. Lauren says that lilac would be gorgeous on so many people, but a gray nightmare on me. I know it's like, it's one of those colors, like it works with the right skin tone, but it could definitely, it's just like not flattering, There's just some of those colors that are very polarizing. So yeah, seems like you guys are on the same page. Okay, let's go to, oh, I forgot about this. They also have the Forever Glow Maximizer Lilac Edition. Oh, so which one do I want? Do I want the cream and liquid one or do I want the powder one? Because this also looks very nice. Let's see the difference. It's not spread out here on the swatch. It looks kind of glittery here, but I bet once you spread it and blend it out, it would probably look almost the same as this. So the question is, which one? Which one should I get? Jen says, I would do liquid because it's more versatile. Oh, interesting. I would think that the powder one would be more versatile. Louise says the cream. Hold on. Jane says, when I see these Dior quads, like she's talking about the eyeshadow palettes, it gives me an impression that these colors are recycled from the past. And I guess that's why it's hard to generate interest. Yeah, comment, guys, if any of these things look like previous items that you've seen from Dior. I would love to know. Holly goes, I might turn into the Tin Man with this one. Oh my gosh. Yaima says, I will get that one too. It seems like you guys are team liquid highlighter. Evie says, get both. Haha. You guys are helping me out. Butterlight 100 says, you should do the liquid because I have so many powder highlighters. I do. And you want me to try it for us. Yeah, maybe I'll get the liquid one. I think I use powder highlighters more often, but I've been using my liquid and cream ones a lot more this year. I think I've just been enjoying that kind of like, I don't know, more moisturized type of look. So Priya makes a good point. Isn't it hard to be creative and new if you're just releasing so many quads all the time? True. Like there's so many that are being released and a lot of them are pink. So if they just did something that wasn't super pink or lilac or pastel, maybe it would be a bit different. A lot. It seems like many of you want me to review the liquid one, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see. And then the final, I think, oh no, there's more. Hold on. This, I think, is like a lip mask. Oh no, creme apricot, a nail moisturizer. So fancy. A nail moisturizer. I guess like a cuticle cream? I wonder if it's apricot scented. I wouldn't get this. I'm just too cheap. Like I'll just use lotion. Just use like body lotion or whatever. It looks nice. I wonder how big this little pot is. I bet it's super small. And I have long nails, so like if I dip my finger in there, it's just gonna be hard to like get it out and then spread it on my cuticles. I think that these nail polishes are super pretty. So this is Pink Mania and Blue Mania. It's so pretty. Sometimes I wish that I didn't get the dip powder so that I could wear these seasonal colors because these are so beautiful. So, so beautiful. Let's see what you guys are saying. Patsy says, "Love this Dior nail creme. It's apricot scented, and I think it's just the packaging is pink. The existing one is white." Oh, okay. Thank you for the rec then. Okay, yeah, you guys know better than me. Isn't that their classic nail stuff just in a new package? Brown girl Bella goes, sorry, Dior. Chanel already got me on their cuticle balm. There you go. There you go. Angela says, yes, the nail polish is pretty. Jessica is recommending olive oil and coconut oil for great moisturizers. Totally. Totally. Caitlin says, ooh, they look pretty. I agree. I agree. I think those look really beautiful. Oh, the blue one. The blue one is so nice. I just know like I'll never use it. And if it's going on my toes, like usually it needs to be a darker color, a red, something like that. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll get the blue. But that is Dior Spring. I'm not super overwhelmed. Hold on, let me go back to the main photo. I'm not super overwhelmed by this. Like if I were to get two things, I would probably get the one quint, the Pink Mania, which isn't even that pink, and then one of the highlighters. Those would be my picks. That would be my recommendation, like if anything. The highlighters are probably the most unique out of all of these. They also have, sorry, I was just laughing. Sarah goes, I don't want any of it. Okay, so you guys are not super impressed by these. I also wanted to mention here that they are, I guess, reformulating? That's what I heard. The Dior Addict Lip Glow, which, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't they already reformulate it? Didn't this just happen like a year or two ago? I swear. But it does seem like there's new shades, which maybe that's good. And some of the shades look good. We've got pink, berry, which is a new cool tone one, raspberry, jelly. It's called jelly. That's probably sounds like a shade I would like. That is a new cool. There's a shade called gummy, candy. They sound delicious. Coral, strawberry, tangerine, which is new, rosewood, and mahogany. Oh, they changed mahogany. They changed the undertone from cool to warm. So if you've purchased that one in the past, it's going to look a little bit different. And then they have these pastels, which are probably going to look the same. They're all going to look the same on the lips. There's going to be clear, pink lilac, icy blue, and citrus, which I guess are these little ones in the corner. So these are the pinks right here. Ooh, I like the berry one or the jelly one. It's very underwhelming as a swatch. These look better on the lips. And then strawberry is one that I have. Mahogany and rosewood. Yeah. I mean, they look pretty, but I don't know why we needed these to be like redone. I felt like they were fine as they were. Let's see here. Holly says cute, but why? Jen says, tinted balms bore me, smiley face. Brown girl bellow. Why? They already did that. They did, right? Right? Ugh. Yeah, let me see what else here. Holly says, lip smackers for adults. I know. That's so true. Except they don't really smell like that, right? So yeah. What is this? I can't remember this. Oh, this is the YSL Love Shine Pink Cloud Collection. So I was just watching my cat. She's snoring. She's underneath the table. This is the YSL Love Shine Pink Cloud Collection. And I guess these are just new colors. So there's 2 new shades of the Love Shine Wet Guava and Pink Trip. 2 new shades of the Love Shine Candy Glaze and Watermelon High and Strawberry Cloud, and 2 new shades of the Love Shine Candy Glow Balm. I'm getting these all mixed up. Love Shine Candy Glow Balm? I guess that's like the newest one. Watermelon High and Strawberry Cloud. Let's see here. The swatches are kind of underwhelming, but I do like this formula, which is why I brought it up. These glossy ones look the best. The candy glaze. But yeah, it's just like spring colors, you know? Oh, you guys are talking about lip smackers in the chat? Holly, make a Dr. Pepper Dior lip balm, then we will talk. The Dr. Pepper one was good, wasn't it? That would be such a fun collab. That would be such a fun collab. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, some of you were asking me about this new Prada Beauty Serum Cushion Foundation for Spring 2025. I'll just read this here, especially if you're listening in. The Prada Mesh Cushion contains skincare ingredients, including niacinamide, of course, the buzziest ingredient of the year, and has UV protection, SPF 50, PA+++. And it says release date. This is going to be towards the end of January. I find that in Q1, yeah, usually like January, February, that's when we see a lot of foundation releases. They start releasing things out after the holidays, you know, people who are really interested in them, they pick it up. And then it's kind of like, you know, by the time spring sales come in, enough, you know, there's kind of like enough in either interest or sort of buzz created. And then also by the end of the year, people are familiar with the product. So I feel like they kind of start the year off with these like core, not seasonal products, which are usually foundations. So this is what it looks like. The packaging looks really nice. Looks like it's going to be kind of a Prada nylon, maybe like a nylon fabric cover almost with the triangle logo. Yeah, that looks cool. I like the idea of this. I just hope that these are not I hope that these are not the only shades. After all of the shades that they launched for the other foundation, this better not be the shade range. I can barely like there's obviously some different undertones going on here. And I do think that I could wear this, but I really hope that this is not it because that would be so tragic. Because we like everybody likes, or I shouldn't say everybody likes, but like more than these shades want to try cushion foundations. This is just a little ridiculous. So I won't judge it until I have more information, but I am kind of interested in this because the original foundation, it's nice, but it is very matte. Like it's not a super everyday type of foundation for me. I like to wear that if I'm getting like a little more dressy or doing a glam look. I'll probably, you know, wear it for some holiday parties or New Year's Eve or something like that. This seems like something more that I could wear for every day. And cushion foundations usually are rather hydrating. Jimmy Got Soul says Prada better not. They better not, Jimmy. I agree. I agree. Let's see. Butterlight 100 says, "Oh, I hope this doesn't have a chemical sunscreen in it." That's a good question. We don't know. Holly says, "Prada has my attention." Ellie Belly says, "My derm said not to worry about niacinamide in anything other than skincare." It's probably not all that much, especially if you already did your skincare, your sunscreen, and then you're putting this on top. It has sunscreen in it, but like, I think the point of cushion foundations is that you don't put that much on. So I would personally put sunscreen under this. Yaima says, "I agree, looks interesting." Gary says, "Give me it." Oh, a lot of you guys are intrigued by this. Oh, Brown Girl Bella asked, "Did anybody actually get that Prada clutch with the lip balms?" Oh, I did not get that one just because like I already have the lipsticks that I wanted. But I thought that looked like a really nice little gift. I heard good things. Jessica is asking, "Have I tried the YSL foundation?" I actually haven't. You know what I actually did I? No. I don't think I've tried any YSL foundations. I'll have to go look and see if I'm like forgetting something. I don't think I've tried any of their foundations. Are they good? Are they good? I would love to know. But this actually, if this launches and it launches in like enough shades, I think I would buy this because I like what they've launched so far. So, and I like that they didn't launch this, 2 months after the first one. They actually spaced it out a little bit. So that's good. That's good. Okay, let's see what else. We have this palette from Viseart. This is the Visi Pro 15 pan structure brow, shadow, and hairline palette, created with their private French formula from their Paris lab. This all-in-one comprehensive artistry palette frames, tames, defines, and perfects brows, hairlines, and contours while doubling as a versatile eyeshadow palette. Featuring the 3 Visi Hold texture balms. I've never tried those before. And 12 blendable pressed powder pans. This palette has been re-envisioned with an expanded collection of shades for all complexions and multi-use versatility, $60. This is available now. I'm curious what the formula is of like these cream things. What did they call them? The texture balms. I actually think this is a nice product. Like, it's nothing super groundbreaking, but I do like that you have pretty much every single brown in every single texture or not texture, undertone rather. You've got like some warms and some cools, and obviously you're going to use like the same 1 or 2 colors for your brows or whatever, but then you could use the rest of these for a beautiful matte eyeshadow look, and I know a lot of people like that. I feel like there is probably a little concern of whether or not the powders from like the pigment from the powder will get into the texture balm, because the Viseart powders, like they do have some kick up. They are very powdery and blendable. So I don't know how that would work out. I don't think I'm going to get this because like I already have their other matte palettes, but I think it's like a nice product. Let me see here. Okay, it's just like another view. Let me see. Karen goes, "I need this for my hairline." I need this for my hairline. Look, I have like the thinnest hair, guys. There's not much I can do about it. I've tried the LED caps, or I only tried one, but I feel like I need to go in with this. Jimmy Got Soul says, "Yes, Viseart. I don't need it, but I love it. I hope the packaging isn't," I can't read what you wrote, but I hope the packaging isn't paper. I hope the packaging isn't paper. It's kind of like that thicker, it is like a cardboard, I think, but they upgraded it for this. It's kind of like those newer palettes. They're calling it Visi Pro. That's kind of like the new brand name I've noticed they've been using. So Not sure where they're taking that, but yeah. Holly says the Viseart 3-pan version of this headed my way. Oh, okay. Yeah, they have the little 3 pans. That's awesome. Jane goes, for some reason, cushion foundations tend to be more popular in Asian markets. There are conveniences having cushion foundations. Asian consumers will get their hands on first. Yeah, totally. Like the cushion foundations usually launch in Asia, at least first, if they're going to launch in the US at all. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jimmy Godsoul says Rogaine and Tret for volume. I need to try that. Oh, did you guys get anything in the Viseart sale? They had some good deals, didn't they? I have almost all of their palettes. Well, I have a lot of their palettes, so there's not as much for me to pick up in the sales anymore. Oh, okay. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name okay. Is it Thorb Horg? Let me know. I appreciate your comment. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. You are saying, I would rather get the Danessa Myrix palette with love from Iceland. Hello, thanks for joining us. Danessa Myrix palette. Oh, I think you're talking about the Groundwork palette. That's a good point. I think that I think what Viseart is doing here is pretty smart because they have good formulas and other brands are doing very similar things, right? Like Mario's coming out with some very neutral palettes. We've got Danessa Myrix coming out with a similar concept. There are other brands that are doing very similar things. So, yeah, Jimmy Got Soul said the creams aren't making sense now that I think about it, especially when we have Danessa Groundwork and Patrick Ta. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how this sells. It seems like they're maybe just trying some new things, and I think that's good. So, all right, let's see what else we got here. And if there's anything else you want me to cover, we will get to the request that came earlier, but I just wanted to, like, while we're here. Oh, I know a lot of you wanted to chat about the Tom Ford. Okay, so here, actually, we have 2 Tom Ford things to talk about. Okay, cool. We got plenty to talk about here. Okay, here are some new images of the upcoming limited edition Rose Exposed collection, inspired by the fragrance of the same name. We have the eye color quad in Rose Exposed. Ooh, with shimmering pink, burgundy, and brown shades and a silky smooth powder texture. Then we have the lip color in 2 shades, I'm assuming in the new formula. And we have the shades Impassioned and West Coast. West Coast I already have. Is Impassioned a current color? Let me know. We need the fact checkers here helping me out. And then we have Rose Lip Oil Tint limited edition, contains coconut oil and vitamin E, and this is coming out next month, January 2025. Okay, hold on. Let's see if we have. Okay, so here is the eyeshadow palette. And it does look like this is a new color story, right? I think this is new. And man, look at that embossing, right? That's actually pretty nice. It's actually pretty nice. This is like I see. I've seen a lot of people commenting that they like this. I think that this will probably sell very well. Hopefully, this is not something that's only going to be available in like 2 stores. Let's see if we have. Oh, look at that. That's actually really pretty. I actually kind of want this. Is this the wet dry formula? Because it kind of looks like that, right? It looks like that. This might actually be a Tom Ford palette that I end up getting, even though it's pink. Because this is very beautiful. I really like that last shade, this kind of brownie rose. That's really nice. It's almost like, I was going to say forbidden pink, but I do think that one's a little bit darker. And obviously in the creme formula. My cat is being so cute right now. She's like snuggling her little face like that. You know, when cats, they like curl up and they're just like so into their own snuggles. That's what she's doing. I should get like a second camera that I just like point down there and we can like sorry. Let me stay on track here. Let me see what you're saying about the palette. Hold on one second. Tracy goes, when will we get out of the pink eyeshadow era? I don't know, Tracy. I don't think ever because I think that people just like pink. And we might be over it, but I don't know about the average consumer. I'm thinking about myself before I was so deep into this niche and on YouTube. If I had seen this in a store, if I had like seen this on the Sephora website, I would have lost my mind. I think I would have been so excited for this. Yeah. Tyga says, I want the Tom Ford palette, but it looks like Honeymoon. It does. I don't know. I would have to swatch Honeymoon and maybe compare them here. I don't know. Yeah, like it's not that far off. Jimmy Got Soul says, automatically getting the Tom Ford quad. I love the wet dry formula. Me too. Can you do another haul, but of only your wet dry collection? Maybe. You're saying, I finally found my daydream quad because of you. Yes. They should just bring that one back. If you're not familiar with this quad, it is my favorite quad from Tom Ford. It's called Daydream and it has like beautiful purples. It's the most stunning, breathtaking purple palette. And you can find it on eBay. That's where I bought mine. I think I bought mine on eBay. Let's see here. Valerie says, looks pretty, want. Brown Girl Bella says, nope, not for me, but cute packaging. It is very cute packaging. Okay, Tyga says this is the wet dry formula. It seems like we are here. We're agreeing that it's the wet dry formula. Sarah, sorry, just jumping back in. Did I miss anything good? Sarah, we're talking about this palette from Tom Ford. You didn't miss anything too bad. Oh, Caitlin, I have my cat snuggling on me while I'm watching. That's so sweet. We're getting cozy tonight. Karen says the swatches are nice. Looks wet dry, but waxy like Honeymoon, limited edition, Valentine's version. I like the pink update. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of like pink remixes. Yeah. Lauren says she wants it. Let's see. Aaliyah says, I hope it's not too similar with Hazy Sensuality. I don't think so. I think Hazy Sensuality looks a lot more pink. There's like a pink and brown, whereas this one looks more rose, and there's that gold. So I do think it will look better, or not better, excuse me. I think it will look different on the eyes. Holly says, I just had to go look up the Daydream palette. Priya says, if there was no embossing, would it still be attractive? I actually think it would be. I actually do like these tones. If it was a repeat, like if this was Honeymoon with the roses, I'd be like, no. You know, if it was just something kind of blah. I actually do really like this color story. If it wasn't the wet dry formula, I wouldn't buy it. It's also because they have not been doing these wet dry formulas. So that kind of excites me. Jen doesn't think the colors are unique enough. They're definitely not unique. It's going to be expensive too. It's 90. Is it $90? It might be a little more. It might be like 100. So yeah. So yeah. Sour and Sweet 07. I have too many eyeshadow palettes. Yeah. Let's look at the other pieces of this collection. So this is what the packaging looks like. Looks like all the other ones. They just keep recycling in the factory. And then, or no, maybe there's like a glossiness. So that might just be a reflection on there. And then these are the two lipsticks. Ooh. I like West Coast. That is a really beautiful shade. And then that Impassioned shade is quite gorgeous as well. These just like they're too expensive for me. It's too expensive for me. I don't know why. Like I'll buy I'll buy the palette if I really like the colors, but the lipsticks I'm kind of okay, going with a bit of a cheaper option. It's not a bad formula, but it's not as long lasting for me. And then the lip oil, it's just no. They're so expensive. I remember going to buy the first one that they did, and then I saw the price and I was like, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm sure it's a good formula, but I don't remember how much these are, but it's really expensive. Really, really expensive. Karen agrees. She says they're too expensive. Wendy says she has West Coast and she loves it. It's a beautiful color. It's a beautiful color. Tyga says, only you can decide what is too much for you. Exactly. Like it's either something you feel like you're going to use or not, or it's something that speaks to you or not, Patsy was saying, the palette reminds me of one of their previous Soleil Neige palettes. Ooh, which one? Which one? Jimmy Got Soul, in regards to the lip oil, is saying, oh my God, OMG, this reminds me of the Givenchy Lip Gelée. I did like that one a lot. I'm not familiar with that. Yeah, Evie is pointing out they are just trying to market for the lip oil trend. Yeah, lip oils are very popular, especially with Gen Z. So it could just be, maybe they're trying to get a little bit more chatter about some of the products on different platforms. So, yeah. Jen is saying, I got the $55 Byredo frozen memo, was it Memo? Frozen memo gloss, but the formula was great, as was the packaging. That one did look really nice. That was very aesthetic. Yeah. Tyga says CCO is amazing. I need to see if there's a cosmetics company outlet near me. Anybody who lives in North Texas, is there one near me? I feel like there's definitely one in Texas. I feel like I've seen on a vlog or something like that. I still have never been to a cosmetics company outlet. That's where they sell all of the like extra Estee Lauder brand stock, by the way, if you're wondering what that is. So a lot of times you can go and you can find, like older or not even old, just like out of season Tom Ford eyeshadow palettes, and you can get them for 50% off or something like that. Sour and Sweet says CCO is never at a convenience spot. Oh my gosh, I know. In Massachusetts it was like at least 45 minutes south of where I lived, and I didn't have a car. So I was like, oh, guess I'm not going. I wish I had done like a little vlog or something there. Maybe if I can find one here, I'll do like a little undercover vlog and we can see all the stuff that they have at CCO. Brown Girl Bella says, man, I have one I can walk to practically. It's the only thing popping in that mall. Yeah. That's funny. That's convenient though. Oh, it's in Allen, Texas. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Thank you, Wendy. I'm gonna look that up. Maybe Tyler will drive me. comment and let me know if you want a cosmetics company outlet vlog. Oh, Sour and Sweet says she recommends the one in the Las Vegas area if any of us are ever there. She's gotten some Tom Ford items. Okay. Okay, Kimberly goes, yes, please. All right. Oh, yeah. Victoria Beckham Beauty just launched this shade called Emerald of the Lid Luster. This looks beautiful. I'm not quite sure if this shade will look good on me, though. I don't usually wear a lot of emeralds like that all over the lid. But I love how this one has like a green shimmer. It feels very Wicked, right? Like on theme, on trend for that. You could wear it and go see the movie. Ooh, although I could wear this like to a Celtics game. Maybe I'll get it. That's like the one time where I like really wear vibrant green eyeshadow. But I like that she's experimenting with different colors. Jen says, lol, it's giving St. Patrick's Day. Kimberly says, the Grinch. Yeah, it's a little grinchy. It's a little grinchy. It's beautiful. Oh, Sour and Sweet 07 says, I just got my emerald lid luster in the mail. Well, tell us about it. Is it good? Do you like it? Evie says, that is a beautiful shade. It would be gorgeous as an eyeliner smoked out. Indeed. Angela, I'm from a St. Patrick's town, so I could wear it that day. Fabulous. Sour and Sweet says, I haven't swatched it, but it's very buttery. Okay. Jen, haha, Grinch, Celtic, St. Patrick's, so versatile. It could be every day. Oh my gosh. Sarah goes, I just made an offer on a Daydream palette on Poshmark. Get it. Don't share that link though. You might get into like a bit of a bidding war with us. You've been influenced. Okay. Yaima says, I love her eyeliners, but this is a no for me. I would recommend the new Orchid eyeliner. It is gorgeous. I like the eyeliners. Out of all her eyeliners, the ones that I like and use the most are the ones that are like the shimmer formula, not the jewel formula, because those are glittery. They're fine, but like the shimmer ones, so like cinnamon, bronze, what's it called? Sea glass, like the silvery gray one. Those are the best ones. And the orchid shade, that's in that category. It's so good. I really like that shade. I would highly recommend checking that out. Carrie says, I wish she would have brought back the onyx shade. You know what? Yeah, she discontinued a couple of them. Like I have the blonde shade, which was like the white shimmery one. And I noticed they don't have it anymore. And I think it's because some of them, well, either they didn't sell as well, but I did notice that some of them are smoother and have a better formula than others. And I think that they phased out the ones that maybe weren't formulated as well. Because as much as I like the blonde color, it's not as smooth as like the chiffon and the, I'm blanking on the names of the other ones that I own. It's not as smooth. So I think maybe they went back to the drawing board on the formula for some of the newer shades. Let's see what you are saying. Oh, Sour and Sweet says, by the way, thank you, Sophia. I got the lid luster with the Spring 10 code you shared a couple nights ago. Yeah, if anybody's shopping on Victoria Beckham Beauty, try the code Spring10. It's not my code. One of my subscribers messaged me on Instagram and told me that she used it. And so I just shared it out for anybody who needs it. Valerie says, I have the Orchid eyeliner coming. It is so good. Brown Girl Bella says, I have Sea Gray. That one, I need to wear that one more often. Sarah B, I'm easily influenced by Sophia. I hope I haven't led you astray. try and let you know what I actually like. Let me see. I miss Marc Jacobs gel liners. You know, I really liked some of those, but a lot of them dried out on me after a while. I bought so many. I don't know why I bought so many. And then a lot of them, they did dry out, unfortunately. Butterlight says, I can wear the, what is this one called again? Emerald? I could wear the emerald shade to a Stars game, Dallas NHL. I could, right? I could. So versatile. So versatile. Jen wants you guys to know that Isamaya Beauty has the Wild Star box set on sale today for $75 and 15% off with the code Isamaya Welcome. Just making sure you guys are aware. There were some nice products in that collection. What is happening to Isamaya Beauty? I feel like she started off being like, oh, there's going to be a new collection every quarter, but then she only did 2 collections, and then she launched those like questionable lipsticks that I don't want to say the name of on this live because it's not family friendly. But most of you know what I'm talking about, the questionably shaped lipsticks. I'm curious, like, if maybe she ran out of capital and then couldn't do more collections. I thought everything was pretty good quality. I'm curious what's happening. Oh no, Sour and Sweet is saying Sea Gray is getting discontinued. I don't see it on her website. I just saw it the other day. I swear I saw it yesterday. Because like I have to go make links and like, you know, write my notes for the videos. So, like I'm always on these pages. Let's see. Natalie, go to the film Wicked. I know, right? That's what I was saying earlier. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Okay, so Kathy is saying in regards to the outlet, the Estee Lauder outlet, she says some of the stores in our local premium outlet mall have WhatsApp or text groups for product updates. I've bought from YSL and the cosmetic store remotely and saved myself a 2-hour plus drive. What? Kathy, life hack. Okay, hook us up. Get us on the WhatsApp group. Maybe you can call your local, like for me, it would be in Allen, I suppose. Maybe you can call them and ask them if you can get it on the WhatsApp group for updates, or you can just ask them, do you have this? And maybe they can just sell it to you and mail it to you or something like that. Because 2 hours, that's a lot. That's a lot. Karen goes, Isamaya messed up with those crazy lipsticks. She kind of lost me there. I'm not going to lie. It was too much for me. It was too much for me. I don't like that kind of stuff. Jen says, Isamaya is ignoring our pleas to bring back Industrial 2.0. Lol. Honestly, I think it's because she needs to sell off other stuff first before bringing it back. That's probably true. Yeah. No, like she makes some really cool stuff. I think it's just, I don't know. I think it's hard. It's hard building a brand like that. It's a lot of work, and I think that some of the stuff, it's just she's kind of coming. She's coming to the market with something unique, but at the same time, minimalism and sort of more neutral makeup is kind of what's trending right now, but that's not really her vibe. So it'll be interesting to see if she can, you know, launch some more collections going with what she's been doing already. So Brown Girl Bella says, I'm on the text messages also. Oh my goodness. I didn't know about this. You have to ask when you're in the store. Okay. That's what Kathy is saying. Sorry, I'm jumping around here. So many comments. You guys are so engaged. We have so many people on this live. If you have not given this live a thumbs up, if you are able to, if you have a free hand, I would appreciate a thumbs up. If you're having fun. If you're not having fun, you don't have to though. Jen says she came with a really different aesthetic for her own brand versus what Byredo offered. I agree her stuff is a lot more divisive and eccentric. And, that's not necessarily like a bad thing. Like, as long as you have your following and you're good, then you're good. Sarah B, lives are fun. This is fun, right? I like doing, this is a lot more fun than me just like talking about these things by myself and then reading the comments afterwards. Oh, gosh. Ooh. I won't spend too much time on this because this is a very small collection, but Guerlain has the Good Luck and Gold collection for Chinese New Year, or Lunar New Year, some might say. 2025 is the year of the snake. Ooh, I didn't know that. Snakes symbolize wisdom, mystery, and agility in traditional Chinese culture. The snake pattern and golden elements are embedded on the lipstick and air cushion case. So we have the lipstick satin texture in the color is called Blazing Fortune color. Ooh. And then I guess this is, okay, yeah, this is the cushion foundation. This is only available in Asia right now, but we will get some updates. Hopefully it'll launch here if anybody wants it. I want to see. Oh, okay. It looks like a what would you call this? A jacquard? I guess they said it was velvet, right? It's like a tapestry. That's actually kind of nice. Let's see here. And then this is the lipstick case. It's fine. Doesn't blow me away. It fits the theme, you know? But like, I don't know, if it was the year of the snake, couldn't we have done like a cool snake skin? Is that too much like on the nose? Like, couldn't we have done scales or something iridescent? I don't know. It's fine. Doesn't blow me away. Lisa says, I wish Guerlain would stop putting fragrance in everything. Well, they're a fragrance house, so they won't. I kind of wish they would tone it down a little bit. Priya says, agree, snakeskin would have been cooler. I think so. Jen goes, it's the snakeskin while it's shedding. Ha 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 ha. Caitlin is loving the packaging. Megan says, ooh, always love luxury packaging for Chinese New Year. My favorite color is red, so I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yaima says pretty packaging. Julia goes, might break my Guerlain lipstick boycott. Lol. Wait, is the shade here? Hold on. Okay. Ooh, it's like a swirl. Oh, but there's no swatch. I bet it's a really pretty shade. I bet it's so beautiful. Marbleized. Yeah, Angela, it does have kind of a marbleized look to it. You know, just for aesthetic reasons. I probably won't get this because I already have so many red lipsticks, even from Guerlain. What is this? There's a Prada Beauty limited edition nude brown packaging. We have plain nude brown, red nude brown, and pink nude brown. Interesting. To this classic TV and coffee goes, such creative names. I must know how they came up with these names. I'm going to like that. That was funny. Oh my God. At least you don't have to guess what you're getting. That's hilarious. Well, I don't know. These are available in Asia. So like maybe it was translated, you know, like maybe it sounds better in that language. I don't know. I agree. It's kind of silly. The packaging is fine. Nothing crazy. Product can take my money is what Carrie says. Jen goes, basic Betties, that trio. They are basic. 3 little basic Betties. Okay, so Tyga says so much brown packaging coming this year. Yes, which brings me to something. Hold on, I had it up here somewhere. Okay, this is on Trend Mood. What do we think about the color of the year? Mocha Mousse. It says here, a warming brown hue imbued with richness. It nurtures us with its suggestion of the delectable qualities of chocolate and coffee, answering our desire for comfort. For Pantone Color of the Year 2025, we look to a mellow brown hue whose inherent richness and sensorial comforting warmth extends further into our desire for comfort and the indulgence of simple pleasures that we can gift and share with others. What do we think? What do we think? Angela says, love mocha mousse. Sour and sweet. I'm all ready to get on mocha moosed up. Tyga, it's classic but boring. Jen, as a winter, the brown is fine. Much mousse makeup coming soon. I know. Jen says, but I'm forever in that 90s brown makeup aesthetic. Go deeper. Karen says, I'm not a fan of brown, but I like that brown. Love it, but it's brown, lol. Holly says, it's okay. Brown Girl Bella says, I can be a mocha mommy. Yes, you can. Megan says, meh. I'm just thinking, like, how do they pick these things? Who chooses this? And, like, why do we need so much comfort? Maybe they're just kind of going off of, like, the whole neutral trend. People are reaching for more, like, minimalist things every day, like, casual looks, that kind of a thing. I don't know. I mean, there's chocolate mousse here in the photo, so, like, it instantly makes me want dessert. So it's like, ooh, yeah, mocha mousse. But if we just showed you this like brown, I don't know how excited people would be. But it is a really nice tone. It's a nice tone, and I think that's like a very popular color right now. But this person says it's giving Skims. Yeah, and then this girl goes, Maybelline getting ready to bring back Dream Matte Mousse line. So true. So true. Yeah, everyone's like, how are they picking this thing? It seems like a lot of people like it. So I thought that was interesting. I don't know if there's anything else here on Trend Mood that's worth looking at. Hold on, let me just see here. Okay, let me show you guys this little sneak peek that I found. This little sneak peek that I found like yesterday or whatever. Let me see if I keep making sure that I'm sharing the right tab because sometimes I forget and I'm just talking and it's like the wrong tab. Okay, cool. So you see this little square here, right? In the upper left. Okay, I'm gonna click and we're gonna play it now. All right. So we've got some new things coming in from this brand for spring. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen these sneak peeked. Take a look. We've got a new face and eye palette. We have new single eyeshadows. We have, I think that this is the Rouge Cocoa Bloom, I want to say. Let me know what you think. We have some nail varnishes. We have some eyeliners that are coming out. This person asks, is that Rouge? Is that the Cocoa Balm? Yeah, they're wondering as well. I don't think so. I think that this is the Rouge Cocoa Bloom because that's kind of how they swatch, or maybe the Rouge Cocoa Flash. So I think that's what that is. So I'm gonna like pause on these photos real quick. Hold on. Actually, hold on one second. I saw so like the Ombre Essential, the single shadows from Chanel. I saw that Ski Coacher just posted them. Hold on, let's go to her page. So these are the new ones. Are these available? Do any of you know? I don't know if she's on this live today, but these are the new shades. So let me read them out to you. We've got Latte Frappé, which I'm guessing is the redder one? I don't know. Mauve Sucre, Pêche Glacée, which is the peachy one, I think, and Menthe à l'eau. So these are the new shades and finishes. What do you all think of these? Let me see if I have a better photo while you look at that. Hold on, I got a better photo. Let me move over to here, and I'm gonna bump this up so you can see it better. What do you think of these guys? I don't know. I don't dislike them, but out of all of these, the one that I think is the nicest is this green one. And it's like I already got the jade, what is it called? The other green one that we all really like. I already got that one. The peach is fine. The lavender, again, it's like, oh wow, another lilac shade. So they're very nice, but I can't say that I would pick any of these up. Holly goes, the mauve is pretty. Kimberly said, you had me at green. Jenna Lynn says, I feel the need for green. So Caitlin says she's indifferent. Shay says, I heard these are rolling out to the boutiques. Yeah, my sales associate has not told me about this yet. Holly, yeah, that green is similar to the jade, no? Sour and Sweet 07 has their eyes on the Mauve Sucre. Brown Girl Bella says, okay, no one can touch Mother on the lengthy descriptions. You're talking about the product description. I know, so true. Aaliyah says, I don't like any of them. Okay, fair. Megan likes the green and mauve. Month is mint in French, so it makes sense. That's what I thought. That's what I figured, right? Yes, and Brown Girl Bella makes a good point. That green looks like the darker sister to the other one, which is the jade that they released this year. Yeah, so it's like if I already have that one, I don't think I need this one. Yeah. Carry On says, the Chanel singles are lovely. I think their permanent collection has colors that are more beautiful than these limited colors. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of options. Jenna Lynn says, I still haven't gotten the darn green that they released this year. Duh. It did sell out a bunch, so it was kind of a little annoying to get. So it seems like a lot of you like the green. Lauren says she likes the green. Oh my gosh. Karen says, I think they will be pretty on the eye. I agree. No, like I think that these are nice. I think these are nice, but they don't really like blow me away. So hold on, let me see what else I have here. Let me go up to this photo. Make it big. I think you guys can see that. So this is the face and eye palette. I'll show you the other photo in a second. I like this. I want this so badly because these are exactly the kinds of colors that I like to wear. Warm, peachy, pinky, pearly, ethereal. I love these colors. They do all look kind of similar, but these are the kinds of things, these are the kinds of shades where I think to myself, okay, yeah, that makes sense as a face and eye palette because all of these could be worn on the face and eyes. Whereas the colors from the holiday, I didn't really think that was the case. Oihan, hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly. You're saying, I need. Jessica says, I want that. Those are my colors. Heart eyes emoji. I know. I feel like a lot of us are saying, those are my colors. And then it just ends up being neutrals. But hey, listen, there's different tones of neutrals. Jen goes, Sophia, it's like the Mediterranean, but summer version face palette. Yes. Yes. Karen says, I saw somebody demo this today. She called them highlighters. Okay. Patsy says, oh, this is a face palette, not just an eye quad. That is correct. So you can kind of see on that photo on the left for reference, that's like the size of the person's hand. So it's going to be one of the oversized palettes. This is the kind of thing where I'm like, okay, yes, I want that as an oversized palette. Tiger goes, the proper use of oversized pans. Carry On is saying, not interesting, boring. It is a little boring. It is a little boring. Jimmy Got Soul says, looks like the Dior quad, kind of like the rose gold one. Aaliyah says, I'm not sure that this photo is accurate. So let me show you the other photo of the tester, because the testers, they don't have the large format of, at least they didn't in the store last time. So this is what the tester looks like. And clearly this is just like the small version. Do you think that these colors look similar enough to that other photo? I feel like this is a decent photo, actually. Maybe this gold in the bottom right does look a little bit darker. If this was just an eye palette, I'd be like, that's boring. But I actually think it's kind of like nice that it can be put on the cheeks. It would have been nice if maybe one of these colors was a little bit more blushy, because it's really just the one in the upper left. So that would be my main critique of this. Like maybe put one other color and make it more of like an actual blush tone. And it could be, it doesn't have to be pink. Like it could be neutral, for example. Oh, okay. Fit Chick glows. Hey, Fit Chick. She says, Katya Beauty Style did a YouTube demo of it today. Oh, I have to look her up. Valerie says the bottom right color looks more orange in this picture. It does. Okay, Aaliyah said, I saw other photos and the colors are darker. Oh, interesting. I think I would still pick it up. I would still get it. I like it. I still like it. Will they have some for light, medium, and darker skin? I would hope. They probably won't. They probably won't, but I hope that they do. Um, you know, I was talking about this with Jen in the last live that we did, how like a lot of these Chanel luminizers lately they've been very glittery. And then they finally come out with this, and it's almost like I sort of wish that these were maybe singles. You know, if it happens to be a smooth formula, it'd be nice to have some nice highlighters as singles. Oh, okay. Katya Beauty has all the swatches in an upload. Is she on Instagram? Can I like find her here? If the left side was a duo, I'd get it. Oh, okay. Just like a pink and champagne. Yeah, they did like pink and shimmery pink, and then they did kind of like a gold and a deeper gold. Katya Beauty Girl. How do people find these things? Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find her. Oh, she has an Instagram. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Guys, give her a follow. I'm going to follow her. Okay. She's got like some golden lighting here. So it does look a little darker. I'm like making sure. Can you guys see the screen share? Oh, it says it doesn't have the audio. That's fine. We don't need that. And here's her look with these things. Oh, wow. Looks very beautiful. I love the lips as well. Gorgeous. Guys, go give her a follow, Katya Beauty Style. That's awesome. Let me see. Yeah, she has a YouTube channel also. Hold on one second. Yeah, so she has this video. I don't want to show it to you on this live because I think it's more fair if you go watch it for yourself. So I'm going to link to her channel after I get off this live. I'll try and remember to link all these things. I'm not going to show it to you here. I think you should go watch it so she can get those views. Okay, hold on, let me bop on back to where we were. One second. Okay. Yes, I'm on the right tab. Hold on, let me see what you guys are saying. Wendy says, I'm sold. Hold on one second. Oh yeah, Fit Chick Glows. Definitely follow her on YouTube and Insta. Yes, I'm gonna have to check out her video after this. Jen says that she is hilarious. I love her accent too. Oh yay! I found someone new to follow. That's great. Okay. Shay says that's gonna be 4 shades of orange on me. Oh no. Yeah, it might be a little bit orangey, that bottom right. Kimberly says, in her pic is so pretty. Now I want it. Jimmy Got Soul says, I like that the gold is deeper. It makes it different from the Dior Rose Gold Backstage palette. She's cute. I needed to match with my Pat McGrath Bronze Borealis quad. So cute. Holly goes, hold on. Have to go text my Chanel essay. Okay. Jenna Lynn says, I need to know more about the eyeliner colors. Okay, hold on. Let me do that next. Let me do this next. Let me show you this first. So I can see some of the names here, but there's basically like what would you call this? It's like a purple, but it's like a reddy purple. And then there's a cooler tone purple called Mauve Intense. Then there is a something Lagoon, which is this green, shimmering green. And then there's this kind of like corally color. And these are the swatches. I guess this first one looks rather brown, does it not? I don't like the look of the one on the right. I feel like that's going to make me look sick. That's not what I want. The green one is really pretty. That's kind of, I actually would consider getting that, but I would probably just double check the ones that I have to see if I have anything similar because I feel like I forget about a lot of my eyeliners and then I buy more. So I probably, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do like some declutters, if not at the end of this month, beginning of next month, and then that'll kind of remind me what I have. What do you think of these colors for the eyeliners? By the way, I love these eyeliners. They're some of my faves. These are eyeliners, right? Not the sticks. Yes, it says eyeliners. Jenna Lynn, ooh, all but the weirdo red shade, right? I know, it is a little bit weird. Ugh, Valerie, reddish brown? Yeah, it's like a reddish brown. That color scares me. Kimberly says maybe maroon. Yeah, like a desaturated maroon. Yeah. Brown Girl Bella says, I want the green one and the one on the left. Yeah, those are the best ones. The purple one is kind of nice, but I would rather have the Victoria Beckham one because I just feel like I don't know, like the tone is easier to work with. It's shimmery. It's very creamy. Sour and Sweet 07 says, I will wait until Ulta gets them. So, like, has Ulta been getting the seasonal collections? Because I kind of feel like the initial plan was that Ulta wouldn't get them. They would only get some of the core things and then the number one collection. But if I'm not mistaken, they got the holiday collection, right? So maybe Ulta will get them. So who knows? Holly goes, the red is perfect for a look to leave work early. Oh my gosh. You guys. Jen says, I like the green eyeliner. Tracy says, ooh, that green reminds me of Mare Chiaro from a few years ago. I used the whole thing. I will definitely get that one. Oh, that one's pretty. I like that. Let's see, one second. Caitlin says, very pretty. Lisa, those are beautiful. Jessica loves the green. Megan says, yep, I get all of them, but the red, I'd look ill. I'm just curious about the decision behind that. Maybe it looks completely different on the eyes. I don't know. Holly says, yes, Ulta has gotten the last 2 collections. Wonder what that means. I mean, it's good for us, right? So I'm not mad about it. Let's see what else we got. So I showed you this. I showed you this. Okay, here's the lips. Let me show you these first. Raspberry Kiss, Cherry Burst, Honey Bliss. I think this says blushing pink. These actually look really pretty. They look so pretty. I feel like I have a lot of these colors and I don't know. I'd have to look through and see if I have something similar, but this formula is very nice. It's very spring. It's very bright. I have a feeling that I think this one here is the honey. Excuse me. I feel like that one is the honey bliss and it looks like it has some shimmer. That one's probably going to be the most neutral. I don't even know how this light pink would look on my lips. I don't know if it would show up. Valerie says, need raspberry bliss. Natalie says, I want them all. Winky face. Sour and Sweet says, I favor Victoria Beckham eyeliners over the Chanel ones, but it's just a preference. Megan says, ooh, the sheer red is pretty and smooth. I agree. I think these look really pretty. I do like this, like the Rouge Coco Bloom. Really like that formula from Chanel. It's very nice, very pigmented and shiny. And I think that might be what these are because that's how it looks like when you swatch them. So, so nice. All right. Let's see here. We looked at that. By the way, this is just like a comparison of the latest ones that they've launched. So this is the 2025. This is the 2024 that we just saw for holiday. And then these were the ones they launched in 2023. So that's the full collection. I also saw this circulating. Apparently this is a new Le Beige palette, but it looks so similar to the other ones. I was a little bit like, what is this? I don't understand why they would launch this color. It's so similar to the other ones they've launched. Yes, Holly, it is a Le Beige palette. I like those. People keep telling me, oh, they're getting discontinued, but like, I don't know why. I haven't heard any of that. And my sales associate was like, no, we haven't heard that at all. Yes, Sour and Sweet. Doesn't it look like the one from last winter? But it doesn't have like the sparkles in it. So I'm confused. I'm confused what this would be. Brown Girl Bella, they are just repeating themselves at this point. Yeah, I don't know. I really like these palettes though. I need to pull one out and use it this week. I think I have all of them actually. I really like them. Natalie says, I like the transparent top compared to the other balms. Oh. I don't know. What do you guys think of this palette? Doris says, I love the Chanel eyeliner. They don't bother my eyes. Yeah, same. They're very long lasting. Valerie, oh, sorry, hold on. You guys are commenting so quickly. Every time I click to show your comment, another one comes in. Megan says, I'm assuming that's a gray and it's not missing a shadow. Yes, I think that is a gray shadow. Shay says, wait, you're telling me that's not the cool Le Beige palette? I don't think so, right? Let me look this up. It's not. It's not. Hold on. Chanel Le Beige Cool Palette. No, because this is the cool palette. This is the cool palette. It's much more like pinky. And then, no, it's definitely different. See? Like the shades don't match up. Doris is asking, are they better than the YSL shadows? I don't think it's really a question of whether they're better or not because it's a very different formula. I would say these are softer. They don't have as much sparkle. I like them both. If I wanted to do a look that was just more pigmented, more dramatic, I would go for the YSL. Like I like that over noir palette. Really like that one. These are more like you really can't mess it up. They're very sort of sheer and soft. It's a really, really subtle type of look. I like them though. Valerie said, I like this newer one much better. Okay. Carrie says, I would actually wear this. These colors truly look good on my skin tone. Haha. What do you think about the gray shade? Lisa says, this one is pretty. Okay. It's very cool toned. If you like cool tones, then this is going to work. It is different, but for me, it's like I'm not excited about this, but I can see how this would be appealing. Teresa says, looks like Le Beige's light. Yeah, some of you guys like the oh, hey, Maldal, welcome. She said, yes, it does have shimmer per my Chanel Beauty SA. Okay, good to know. Karen says, too much pink. Carrie says, the gray is, and then it's like this. Yes. Oh, you guys. Brown Girl Bella's like, lol, Carrie. Yeah. This is like something I definitely don't need since I already have the light and the cool and the tender. Like I have all of them. So this wouldn't be my first pick. Oh, Aaliyah says, does anybody know if Chanel reformulated the eyeshadow quads, the permanent line? Did they? Did they reformulate them? Yes, it was a rumor, right? Jenna Lynn says, I heard that rumor, so I snagged a couple. I don't know, but I think that, so they just reformulated the blushes, the standard ones, the powder ones. I think that they removed the talc. I was looking at they actually did like a pretty nice job getting them sent out, I think, to other retailers because I basically went to Nordstrom and I was looking at the ingredients and stuff and I thought these look the same. So I think that they actually, instead of launching them just on their own site, I think that they actually launched them everywhere. But I think that they took out the talc. It's not a big formula difference. And I wonder if they're going to do that for the eyeshadows as well. Carry On asks, has anybody tried the newly reformulated blushes? I didn't order any. I I don't know. Maybe I'll pick one up and test it out. Um, I heard that that it's not that different. I heard that it's not that different. In Canada, the Chanel website blushes still show talc as an ingredient. Well, they probably haven't launched yet. They probably have only launched in certain places and maybe they're just kind of like rolling it out. Bye, friend. Thorb Horg. I'll learn how to pronounce your name. It's late for you, so good night. Thank you for joining. Sour and Sweet says the cream to powder are great. I like those. I really like those. Okay, so Carry On says that Jong says that the new ones are more pigmented and less prone to hard pan. Okay. I feel like I would need to test it for a while to know if they're less prone to hard pan, but maybe like the color picks up on the brush a little bit more. Brown Girl Bella says, I have one in the deepest shade. It's very light and buildable, even with that deep color. I like it. Okay, good to know. Do you remember the name of the shade? Are you talking about the newly reformulated blushes, Bella, or are you talking about the cream to powder? I'm curious because I really like those. I think I showed you guys all of these. Let me see if we missed anything. 1 second. Please comment and let me know if there's anything else you want me to discuss. Oh, I missed this. This is from Natasha Denona. This is coming to the Trend Mood box. Is this new? Is she trying to like offload this in the Trend Mood box? Looks beautiful. She always does something like this, but usually it's around Valentine's Day. Brown Girl Bella says, hold please, lol, let me grab it. Jane says, at one point I heard Tissé Quad was undergoing reformulation. Yeah, I don't know. I heard that they were being reformulated, but I hear all these things and it's like, who knows, right? Who knows? I want to show you guys something funny that I saw. It's more drugstore. But like e.l.f. is coming out with this palette that looks exactly like the Makeup by Mario Ethereal palette. And they're literally calling it Keep It Ethereal. Like they couldn't even, oh, hold on. Let me change my, how do I move where I'm located so you can see this better? I'll just go like that. You can't see me for now. But they're literally calling it Keep It Ethereal. They couldn't even think of another name. Like it's very obviously copying. I don't know if I like that, but it's kind of funny, right? It's kind of funny. Like, keep it ethereal. Oh, Carrie goes, e.l.f. She's dead. So funny. Brown Girl Bella rolling on the floor laughing. It's funny, right? It took them a while to launch that. Oh my gosh. Y'all are laughing. Patsy, that's insane. I know, it's funny, right? Oh, by the way, Brown Girl Bella said the Chanel Cream de Powder in Grenat Profonde. Okay, I thought so. That's a good one. I like that one. Parody isn't illegal. Verena says, here in the UK, the quad sold out and some in France. And I was told it was because of the reformulation when I asked. This was months ago. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Carrie says, this, I think she's referring to the e.l.f. palette, is actually smart because Makeup by Mario is limited edition and people wanted that palette to be permanent. That's true. He should have made it permanent. Shay goes, bruh. Bruh. I know, right? So silly. It's just too much. Too much. Is there anything else, guys, that I missed? Go back to, I got all my news accounts here. Oh, what is this? Clinique. Even better clinical vitamin foundation. Okay. With SPF 50 protection. I think the packaging looks super sleek and nice. I told you, I think Clinique is kind of having a little bit of a comeback here. The foundation contains 7 types of vitamins, including niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C. More than 80% of the ingredients are skincare ingredients in a waterproof formula. Waterproof? What? Is it like super heavy duty? They're skincare ingredients like water. So far, only 7 shades have been revealed. Okay, we haven't. Basically, they launched it in Asia first with 7 shades, and then they're going to be launching more. Okay. Okay. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. The Even Better usually just like has ingredients that I don't want in it, but this sounds fine. It's fine. Let me see. YSL powder blushes and Tom Ford spring summer. Oh my gosh, I forgot to do the other Tom Ford. Hold on. Is it on here? I forget. Oh, here it is. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Okay. So here are the 2 new Tom Ford quads that are coming for 2025. First, we have Olive Smoke and we have Peach Glamour, which I don't understand because that doesn't look peach at all. It looks beige. What do we think of these? They're so blurry. They're so blurry. I like Olive Smoke. I kind of want that one. You have this shimmering champagne, then you have like a sort of darker neutral, then you have the olive smoke, and then there's this beautiful navy blue. That looks good, right? That looks good. I'm looking at what people are saying. Some people here are excited for Peach Glamour. I don't know if I would pay $90 to $100 for that, but to each their own. Oh, and this is the creme formula. Ooh. I don't know if this is for spring. I don't know if this is if these are limited edition. Jenna goes, the olive would probably work for me. Brown Girl Bella goes, uh-oh, that olive smoke looks like it's trying to creep into my makeup bag. Same. Oh my gosh. Jenna Lynn, can they get a better photo for Pete's sake? Yeah, I mean, the sneak peek photos from Tom Ford, because like I think that they share these at like staff meetings or something when they're showing people like this is what's coming, and it's just like a digitally rendered photo. It's not an actual photo of a quad. So, oh, hold on one second. Carry On says, new Hermes. My Hermes essay said they are releasing a new lip product in March. Ooh, I'll have to ask my essay if she knows anything about that. Patsy says, I want both Tom Ford quads. Ooh, you want both of them. Let's see here. What else are you guys saying? Karen votes for Olive Smoke. Jenna Lynn says, no peach. Fit Chick Glow says, not my thing, too smoky. Sarah wants the olive one. Megan says, I like Olive Smoke as a color story, but it seems more fall. It does. It does. It does. Okay, Nadine says, Olive Smoke looks like the one I'll buy. Oh, hey, Caleb. Hey, welcome to the live. Thank you for joining. He says, those are some pretty Tom Ford shadows. Indeed, they are. Oyan says, I like both. Shoot, I know. Bad for our wallets, right? So Shay says, I would expect Olive Smoke to have more than just one olive greenish shade. Well, you know what? Maybe that one in the bottom right, maybe that one's like a really, really dark green, but we just can't really tell. So I don't know if we can judge that. Angela says, olive is so on trend. It is, and it's one of my favorite colors, so I'm kind of happy about that. Doris is asking, which shadow do you like better, Tom Ford or Hermes? Consistently, I like the Hermes ones better. I like that there's a mixture of different finishes, and every single palette that I've tried, I haven't had any issues with the formula, and I enjoy it. But there are Tom Ford palettes that I really like. It just depends on whatever formula they decide to release and the colors. And then they discontinue ones that I really like. So like if I had to choose just one, I would choose the Hermes. But you know, Tom Ford has been around for longer, so they have these very neutral classics like Nude Dip and Honeymoon that are a very good like go-to for a lot of people. So I understand why somebody would want to buy Tom Ford. Doris says, I like the olive. Carry On says, olive eyeshadow looks great in the summer with shimmer bronze look. It does. It definitely does. Aaliyah likes the peach one. Chris also says the olive looks like a must. I don't have that color from Tom Ford. Yeah. Yes, so good. Jessica also loves the olive colors. Let's see what else. Chris is asking, which Hermes is my current fave? Right now, it's the latest one that they launched, the Ombres Minerales, the one from fall, especially because it's just like a very fall color story. So in winter, I still use the fall colors. Like it's still fall for me. And here in Dallas, it also feels more like a true fall around this time of year. So I really like that one. But I really like the blue one. I really like the blue one. And I always get a lot of compliments when I wear that one. I'm forgetting the names of them, but I'll just call it the blue one for now. Oh, thank you, Brown Girl Bella. She says, let's get these likes up. Give this live a thumbs up. Thank you. Show me some love. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. Is Nude Dip any good? I think it's a classic. I like Nude Dip. I think it's beautiful. It's like that neutral, cool toned, very easy palette to use. It's one of those palettes where it's like, it doesn't really look like much, but then every time I do the look, I really like how it shows up. If you like the wet, dry formula, it's a great option. Ooh, Aaliyah says, Hermes will come out with a foundation this year. Ooh. They came out with that plain air skin tint, and I never tried it because the people I follow on YouTube didn't really like it in their reviews, so I never tried that one, but if they came out with a foundation, I would definitely buy it and try it. I'm always looking for a reason to, pop into the Hermes boutique. Chris says that demo of Hermes Fall was gorgeous. Thank you. I love that palette. Yes. I think that all the Hermes eyeshadows can be used all year long. I agree. And some of them are colorful, but I feel like they're colorful in a sophisticated way. You can definitely wear them all the time. Carry On says, Nude Dip, Body Heat, and Honeymoon are classic quads. Wet Dry Formula is my fave. I agree. Caleb says, anything for Hermes. For the orange, yes. I love to pop in the boutique. It's dangerous, though, because I always see something that I like. Kathy is reminding us about, I have a Tom Ford ranking video, and I have acquired more Tom Ford quads since then, but it might help you think about, which ones to focus on more than others. And there's a lot of classic ones in there, like Honeymoon, Nude Dip, Body Heat. And I just talk about, I think I show you looks, or I show you swatches of all of them and looks with some of them. Jenna Lynn goes, yep, I bought the Hermes Fall because of Sophia and Jennifer. Yes. Okay. Valerie says, I hope the peach palette isn't too warm. It doesn't look like it here, but you never really know from these photos because they're always like not good at all. But yeah, these are the two ones that are coming out. Not the most, overwhelming, but yeah, it looks kind of like a fall release, does it not? It doesn't say here when these are going to be released, so who knows, We've got that other rose exposed palette that we talked about earlier in the live, so maybe that one will be released first because we have like real photos of it, and then maybe these will be a little bit later. I'm not sure. Okay. Please submit in the chat if there's anything else here that I missed. I'm glad that we went back to that because I totally forgot. There's so much here. There's a lot on this page that we chatted about. And I think, let me see if Tavia has posted anything recently. We have more photos of the rose quad. And then, yeah, just these other kind of photos of the Tom Ford. Make sure you give all these people a follow. We got Chic Profile 4. We have Amit Beauty Talk 2. I will go back after this when we wrap this up, and I'll tag them in the description box if you're watching the replay. This was something that popped up. This is a palette from Nars. This is the Afterglow Tempting Eyeshadow Palette, limited edition, early access. Okay, so it sounded like there was some early access for this. Discover a dreamscape of color inside a new palette with 9 striking eyeshadows. Feel the lavender haze all over your gaze with smooth mattes, high shine shimmers, and reflective glitters in orchid, rose, and tan tones that build and blend for ethereal eyes. Oh, ethereal. Got those keywords. Pure eyeshadow pigments deliver rich, high impact color in one stroke, while velvet soft texture applies effortlessly for an even layer of color that lasts. Beautiful word salad. All right. It seems like a lot of people like this. Everyone's like, wow, looks so pretty, looks so pretty. And I was I was kind of surprised because it is pretty, but it just looks like it just looks like Charlotte Tilbury or Pat McGrath or whatever. It's like, oh, they didn't do like the warm tone pink. They did like a cool tone pink. Let me see here if there's anything. Okay, here are the swatches. Here are the colors. Here are the looks. It looks a bit glittery. I don't know. That's so glittery all the way up to the brow like that. It's fine. That's pretty. Let me see what you guys are saying. Angela says, I love that one. Yes, that was a lovely word salad. Good job, Sophia. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Chris says, looks like Chanel will get most of my spend for spring. Holly says, it's so pretty that it's been done 14,000 times. Yeah. Evie is saying finally something different from NARS. Have they really not done something like this, though? Patsy says, it's a pretty palette, but honestly, I thought it was from one from Charlotte Tilbury. Exactly. Like, it just kind of looks like a Charlotte Tilbury palette to me. I like Charlotte Tilbury makeup, but I feel like she's not putting out enough that's like really turning my head lately. Or they've kind of like slowed down, I feel like, on a lot of the releases. This is just fine. But yeah, it really does seem like people in the comments here are liking this. That NARS looks beautiful, but purple looks terrible on me, so I'm skipping it, is what Lauren says. Yeah. Everybody's agreeing with each other. My face when Shay says, lol, Sophia, your face when you said all the way to the brow. Yeah, I mean, this is the live, guys. These are the real reactions we see on the live. Oh my gosh. With my Viseart collection, you can dupe just about anything. You know, that's kind of true. That's kind of true. Yeah, what do I have from Viseart? Like the Paris what is it? Petite Paris? Paris Love? No. Paris Love Letter is the other one I like. The pink one, the little mini Paris one. Maybe they discontinued that one. That one it's just like this. In fact, it's better because there's more shades. Dior Smoky Essentials. So Dior Smoky Essentials is deeper than that. Hold on. This is Dior Smoky Essentials. It's just a lot darker. Just a lot darker. Okay. I think Dream heard you were all cuddling with your pets and jumped her little butt up here. Is Dream a cat or a dog? Fit Chick Glow says, I haven't seen NARS do much cool tones. Carry On says, I found the new Dior Quint singles so great, way better than the Quints in my humble opinion. Yeah, you know, I think the singles, like they're a little bit more consistently good. Like I prefer more of a palette, but the singles from Dior, the formulas seem to be pretty good. Oh, Karen is thinking ahead. When does the large Byredo palette come out? So the last one came out in the spring because I remember reviewing that when I was home for Easter. So yeah, I think it will be in the spring. They need to just make some of those more permanent. Oh, she's a Maltese, Bella, but she identifies as a spoiled, rotten 2-year-old child. That's like my kitten. Yeah, the Byredo palettes are fantastic. Totally. They're very good, but it's like that once a year thing. It's like once a year we get Byredo release. And then they're just like, okay, we're okay being like kind of under the radar now. Carrie says, I need to know what Celine is going to give us next year and when. Yes, I want Celine. I definitely want to get another lipstick. I really like the formula of the red one. Definitely want to get a nude and then I can like swap them out. I feel like several of you, maybe to close this out, because we've been here for 2 hours and my voice is getting a little tired. Maybe we will close things out with the YSL blushes. I think I talked about these previously, but several of you have mentioned them in this chat. So let me see. Oh, hold on. Okay, yes. How convenient. They're right on this page. So here is the pink one. And what's awesome is that the color of the blush is the color of the component. I think that's such a nice touch. I think that's so brilliant. This looks pretty nice. It looks like it's a demi matte formula. Ooh. The packaging is so aesthetic, isn't it? That's nice. What is this color? Number 42, baby doll pink. That's a very Tavia chic profile color. She said, this is probably my favorite shade from the entire upcoming collection of YSL blushes. Let's see. I think she has another one here. This one is Make Me Blush number 24. So this is more of like a nudie peach. Let's see if she has, hold on. I think it might be in this post. There. Very nude and subtle. That's pretty. Reminds me of that Valentino blush in the like poudre color. It does kind of look like the same like a similar formula to some of their other products. Oh, this is helpful. Okay, so this one doesn't look like it's a shimmery. She said the powder formula is incredibly soft and smooth, very silky to the touch and applies well. The color is easily buildable and gives a very natural finish with soft matte yet luminous effect. She said, I was so pleased to see how beautiful and natural it looked on bare skin and how long lasting it is. Oh, great. Nice. Do we know if anybody else has other photos? I feel like I saw some somewhere. It's always hard to spot these things. Oh, okay. Here we go. So I'm back here on Amit's channel or page. And here are more of the colors. So we have rose haze, peachy nude, berry bang, nocturnal nude, baby doll pink, nude lavalier, and restless rosé. And that's going to be a matte formula, a satin formula, and a shimmer formula. So I like that they have different formulas. So that baby doll pink is the satin, and that other peachy nude that we saw is the matte. So that makes a lot of sense why I thought the first one was a demi matte. Oh, I have a feeling this one over here on the left side is going to be popular. We'll help you be popular. Let's see what you guys are saying. Brown Girl Bella says, I have the Berry Bang in the liquid, which I love. The liquid blushes are nice. Lisa said, excited for these. Fit Chick Glow says, so princess. Love it. I think maybe you're talking about the baby doll pink. Nicole says, when are these releasing? It says that they're releasing next month, January 2025. Megan says, these blushes are definitely what I'm looking at when I need to start replacing my current blushes. There you go. Perfect. Evie says that packaging is everything. See, a lot of other brands, they would have just made the packaging the same for all of these. But I mean, I don't even have to label these with my label maker because they're so easy to identify from each other, which is nice. Let's see. Jenna is wondering what Chantecaille is doing. I don't know. I don't think there's any sneak peeks, but let me know. Otherwise, I'm happy to bring it up. Chris says, the case is so pretty, but I'm too old to wear that pink on my face. I'll look like Tammy Faye. Maybe some of these other ones, though. Maybe some of the more neutral ones on the top would be good. Let's see. A lot of you are chatting about Byredo. Brown Girl Bella goes, hello, lover. Yes, I know. They're so good. I love that YSL matched the component with the shades. I know. That's funny. Yeah, I know. The packaging looks really good. I feel like they did a good job with these. I like it. YSL is like very slowly and methodically, releasing things that make sense, that are on trend, that people want. The formulas are good. The packaging is very nice. I feel like they're doing a pretty good job. I do. And I think that this appeals to a lot of different people. Elise says, YSL packaging always pulls me in and then I stay for the formulas. Ooh, yes, same. Same. All right. Any last thoughts? Oh, Brown Girl Bella. I loved their eyeshadow quads and that bronzer. They got me good. Yes, I know. I agree. The bronzer is nice. I feel like I need to go back and use that. They pulled a little bit warm, so I feel like I haven't used them as much because I feel like a lot of my subscribers, they don't want the warm bronzers, but I do really like the formula. Holly says, I'll be buying the boxed set. Is there a boxed set? If there is, I might buy them. Oh, look at these photos. I didn't click over. The one on the left, that one is called Nocturnal Nude. Okay, that's the one that I want. Ooh, so good. Oh, shame on me for not clicking over. So, okay, I'll read it out to you all. This bottom one, Rose Haze. Then the top one is Peachy Nude. And then this one on the right is Berry Bang. I think that these are showing up a little bit darker than they actually are. And then here are the swatches. And then here are the shimmer ones. Ooh, I like these too. We have Nude Lavalier, and Restless Rosé. Restless Rosé is the one on the right. I think I'm going to get that one and Nocturnal Nude. I think those are the two that I like the best. Comment and let me know which one you like the best. If you're watching this on the replay and you've made it this far, I appreciate you. Comment and let me know which one is your fave. Good night, Marina. It's 3:30 where she is. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. Carry On says, I hope Burberry does more of their 9-pan eyeshadow palettes. The formulas are great. I still kind of regret to this day not buying the one that they had. I think it was 2 holidays ago. I should have bought it. I was being so good. That one was really nice. It's like, I don't know, sometimes they pop in. It's like Byredo. Like they just pop in and they're like, we're relevant now. And then they sort of scoop back after they have a sellout thing that we want more of. If they had just launched it or kept it permanent, we probably would have bought more of them. I don't understand the strategy there. Caitlin says, my wallet is crying. Yeah. Brown Girl Bella says, ooh, I hope one of those shows up on my skin. Which one do you think would work best for you? Because, yeah, these look a little light. I agree. And they need to have something for deeper skin tones that isn't just this color. Like, it's always this same color. It's got to be annoying that this is the only option. Maybe number 37, but I don't know. Maybe this one, number 12. It seems like they're buildable. Oops. So Megan says, dang it, now I want like 4 of them. Fit Chick Glows. That is so your shade, Sophia. I know it is. This one right here, number 12. Or this one here, number 93. Carrie says, the nocturnal nude is calling my name, just like all the other blushes I have in this kind of shade. Lol, adds to collection anyway. Brown Girl Bella says, I really like that Restless Rosé. I know, I like that one. Maybe they are buildable. Yes. Carry On says, does anybody know what is happening with the Dries Van Noten lipsticks now that the company is sold? I don't think that they're going away. I think that they're keeping them. It's just that, well, did it sell, or he just, I know he left I know he isn't designing there anymore, like he retired or something. Fit Chick Glow says, the Princess Pink. I'm 61 and still wear pink. Lol. You can wear pink at any age. It looks great on you. Holly says, don't make me choose. These do look really nice. I don't need more blushes, but I do think I'll probably get 2 of these. Patsy says, I can't decide. Aaliyah says 93 is very nice. Yes, that's the one that I want. I don't know if I have anything quite like that. It kind of reminds me of a Charlotte Tilbury, like the Beauty Light Wands, except in like a powder form. What is it? Like there's the Pillow Talk Sunset or something like that. It kind of looks like that. Elise says, the problem with these is that I want them all. Yeah, Dries Van Noten retired. Yeah, so I don't think they're going anywhere. Those lipsticks are very nice. The formula's good. I picked 2 very bright colors, though, so I don't get to wear them as much. I need to take them out. I need to display them. I rotate my makeup out. I just organized everything for, like, more fall and whatnot. So Doris says, I will let Sophia decide for me. This tumbler that I'm using is one that my friend made for me for her bachelorette. And it says, Sophia the Stunning. So I thought it would work well for this very makeup theme live. Holly goes, very sensible, Doris. Jane says, I love the Dries Van Noten lipstick. So good. They are very good. They're very underrated, and the cases are really pretty. They're so pretty. Okay. I think, we're over 2 hours, guys. And I do have to edit a video. And I still have to decorate my Christmas tree, which is still bare. But it's been real. Hold on, let me stop sharing my screen real quick. There we go. Okay, guys, we are going to wrap this up. Quick little reminders. Give this live a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'd really appreciate that. Please leave me a comment if you're watching this on the replay. Let me know how you liked it. Let me know which releases you are the most excited about. I would love to know. And always, guys, if you have any requests for future lives, especially as we're kind of getting towards like the end of the year, we're starting a new year. What are like some fun themes and things that we could do? Definitely let me know. I'm trying to get like some giveaways and stuff in check. I'm trying to figure out how to do it on lives. It's a little bit tricky. So let me know what you would like to see. Kathy says, I decorated my tree during this live. That's perfect. I need to do that. I got to put on somebody else's live and do that right now. So thank you, guys. I always have a blast when I do these. I think from now on, like we're going to test this out and see if maybe for Pass or Yass, we do it live, because I had a lot of people watch the replay last time we did this. And it just seems like you guys have a lot of fun. We get to like react and chat in, real time. And we really could go in depth, and you guys can make requests as we go. So I'm going to keep doing these as lives fairly regularly. At least that's the plan. I'm going to wait for some new releases to come in and we'll do another one, but definitely let me know what you want to see in the next one, or you can tell me what you want to see in the next Pass or Yes Live. Oh, Caleb says, good night and love the Fendi Peekaboo behind you. Thank you. Stingray. It's one of my faves. Oh, good night. Sorry. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly, from Japan. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Jenna. Fit Chick Glows. Carry On, Megan, Evie, Alaya, Kathy, Holly, Jessica, Brown Girl Bella, Doris, Sour and Sweet. Hopefully I'm getting as many of you guys as possible. Holly, thank you guys so, so much. This was an amazing time. Give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Good night. Bye.